blackmailing and your part in it?
It's gonna be eventful. I feel like I have been saying this a lot today, but like every storyline in Rosewood, one secret will be revealed, one mystery will be solved, but then another two will pop up in its place, and so I think things come to a head, but not like you would think. I don't want to be incredibly vague here, but it's definitely not going to be dull, and will make January seem just so far away to be mind-numbing.
Did anything shock you about it?
Yeah, a few things did. I found myself kind of going, not really gasping when I was reading it, but kind of going like, or like, oh, that's not what I meant, or something like that. So I think, of course, there are a few shockers as well that are not necessarily my storyline, but there are a few like very tense moments, very tense and awkward moments. Between just a few folks, between me and maybe some characters that are beyond the age of 18. So that's like half the cast, right? But yeah.
Will Jackie be exposing Ezra and Arya?
Jackie will be a big part in both the mid-series finale, but also, right now we're on 215. 215. So I've seen Paloma, who plays Jackie, on set quite a bit. So she does play. Like when we come back in January, she is here. She's here.
Blackmail issues.
Possibly. There's some. She's aware of Arya and I, because as you saw a few episodes ago when we were kissing at Hollis College, I think she's probably a little put off by that. So we're going to see the ramifications of that.
So they are not out in the open in season 2B.
We, as much as we can be, I think a few people know, but maybe not the most important people that need to know.
Are we going to see Mr. Fitz in the Halloween flashback type episode?
There's how do I not ruin anything? There's something like I do play a part, but what exactly, I think I'll leave to the viewers to see when we come back in, I guess it's in January is when that comes back, right? Yeah. Like I look to you like you'll know, but yes. So there's a little Ezra action in the flashback episode, if you will.
What did you make of the Twitter storm when Arya and Jason kissed?
Oh, I wasn't too aware of that. Like people, I am on Twitter occasionally, kind of for the sole purpose of like tweeting fans or for news outlets for me to get my daily scoop. But I heard that there was a bit of outrage at it. But I think like any relationship, any incredibly loving relationship, which is what Arya and Ezra have. Sorry, the bug. I think that it needs to go through these trials and tribulations, because how boring would it be if it's just so awesome? Like nobody cares. There's going to be some ups and downs.
So we just saw Ezra kind of step up and tell Arya, like, I think you're in danger with this guy. Are we going to see more of that? More of sort of him coming to her rescue?
There's going to be, there's going to be more of Ezra like standing up for what he believes, standing up and taking. Maybe it's the consequences of past actions, or standing up to people that are trying to mess with their love. There's no like, I don't like come to blows with Jason, but like, there are some definite butting of heads that come up in the next few episodes.
Are we spending more time at the college in the second half of the season? Will we be spending more time there?
Yeah, I think so. We're kind of on and off. Like some episodes will be heavy on, my office, which is like right over there. We will be spending more time there, both with Byron and Ezra as well. Okay.
What do you think would be his reaction once he finds out what A's been doing to his girlfriend for this long period of time, and tormenting her and blackmailing her and so on?
I know that something is going on. Like I think he's aware that her and her friends are dealing with something from their past, and maybe there's some weird setup. I think that, or at least how I've justified it to myself, is that Ezra trusts Arya, trusts what she's doing, and that she's handling it well. I mean, it's going to be livid, I think, if she's like, yeah, so this has been going on for a couple months, you know. I think he will try and do something. I don't think he's going to be mad, like, how dare you not tell me? I think he's going to be like, how do we remedy this? You know, all right, so you didn't tell me, and I'm a little peeved at that, but we'll discuss it after we figure out what mastermind is behind all these crazy things that have been happening to you and friends.